It's 12 o'clock, and you're watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines, Iowa's news leader. With Molly Cooney, Jason Hoffman, and meteorologist Mike Lozano. This is News Channel 8.
NATO commanders claim a big success after the first round of air attacks on Yugoslavia, but there are no signs that those attacks will end anytime soon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ann State. Jason and Molly have the afternoon off. Well, NATO attacks on Serbian military targets in and around Kosovo began almost 24 hours ago. And U.S. Defense Secretary William Cohen says a second wave could come at any time. NATO commanders say the air raids have been successful in destroying their targets with no losses to military personnel. Maureen Maher is standing by now with the latest.
Damage pictures from the first U.S.-led salvo have been slow to come, but NATO insists that some 40 key military and industrial sites in Serbia were hit in overnight raids.
The initial report we have at this time indicates that these first strikes were successful.
Belgrade television also released video of the injured, claiming at least 10 deaths, mostly women and children who were living in military barracks. But as American B-2 stealth bombers returned this morning from their first ever mission, no one was willing to commit to just how long the bombing could last. However, before going into a national security briefing here at the White House, President Clinton said NATO's resolve remains firm.
We either have to have a choice for peace by Serbia, not just stopping the killing for an hour or two, but a choice for peace, or we will do our best to limit their ability to make war.
But reports this morning out of Kosovo indicate that Yugoslavian troops have instead stepped up their attack on the Albanians. Around the nation and the world, protesters voiced their objections to Operation Allied Forces, as Washington politicians did the same on the potential of more American military involvement.
What if Mr. Milosevic doesn't do what we want him to do? What is the next step? And it's obviously ground troops, and I don't support that.
A second round of airstrikes is likely, but not until after nightfall. That's not only for strategic military purposes, but also to give President